All right, just a little DIY project right here. We're have with my LCD. It's nothing specific to do with boats, but it is kind of annoying. And so you can see where the affected area is. It's harder to see right now, but you can kind of see when it's lighter there. There you go. You can see right there. So you see how thin these panels are, and we're going to just pull that up. And where you can see actually where it's coming from is actually the LCD behind it. So we're going to clean, or the backlight behind it. So we're going to clean this up, and hopefully that will resolve some of the issues here. But this is a Samsung QLED screen, and it's pretty amazing how thin these are, right? Like, look at how. I'll show you one more time how thin this is. But that's the actual panel. And it's pretty cool how translucent it is too. You can see my fingers through it. How easy it would be to make a translucent screen out of this. It's pretty nifty. So yeah, you can see there's some water. We're going to clean that up and see how that goes. Alright, so let's get in here and clean this up. Got some sanitizing wipes, or basically alcohol pads. Should be fine. Alcohol is pretty safe on everything. And we notice at the front of the screen, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this panel up. And you can see where the majority of this is. Put that down carefully. Don't want too much stress on those ribbon cables there. And there was a little bit of moisture on this side. We'll kind of clean that up a little bit. Doesn't hurt, right? On the surface here, but that's not where most of this is. Most of this is going to be on the underside of this. So you're going to have to get this part of this cover should just kind of pop up, and I think we can clean behind it. So let's let me get a stool really quick. Okay. Maybe even some sunglasses. Alright, some sunglasses will also help a little bit. So I'm staring at this the whole time. Okay, hopefully we can clean this up. Let me find that one of those picks over here. So I use that to actually pick the bezel off. So far I haven't actually really needed any tools. But this, oh yeah, okay, this lifts up from here. And I want to just, okay, that kind of came off. Slide it a little bit. Okay, we almost got, oh, let's see here. You should also come off. I think it's going to come up. There we go. Okay, oh yeah, you can see this is a piece of plastic here. Let's see, it seems to have happened actually. It seems to have, whatever was on there seems to have actually worn this out, so it might not. So this is the what do you call it, polarizer, I think. So I'm curious what happens if I just take the polarizer out, if we use it without it for a moment. Okay, let's see, it's a bit darker, but we also want to make sure there's no moisture still on there. So let's pull this back up. This is a little bit harder to get to now, so we're gonna put this fall out. Oops, make sure we're not damaging anything there. Okay, let's just use this and just make sure that anything that might be there, clean this off, right? So we're just gonna wipe this off with this alcohol pad. Basically it's an alcohol-based hand sanitizer wipe, should be fine. I'll just clean off the back of the panel, and we'll clean off this backlight thing. This actually looks pretty good. Because it's basically alcohol, it'll just kind of clean itself off, but let's make sure we wipe anything. I don't see anything underneath here that looks like it's a problem. It's just this polarizer or diffuser, maybe a little bit of both, seems to have somehow, maybe some moisture may have damaged it. And I don't think it's particularly repairable, but it's probably a part we can order. apart for me. Definitely kind of odd. I would have figured it would have been why moisture would cause this kind of issue, but it's oops, make sure we don't crease it. It's also kind of important, so let's put this carefully somewhere here. We're not going to damage anything else. See if this is at all. It doesn't seem like it's going to be repairable. I might need to get a new one of these. Not as off here. It seems like it's. Let's see here. How this clean up at all? So far, it's not there. Check the other side. Hey. It's easy. Okay. Somehow that appears to have so this is now obviously this is defective because for some reason somehow I don't know, maybe it was from some moisture. I wouldn't expect moisture to completely screw this thing up, but what we need to do is see if we can find the part online. We'll see how it is without it for now. Might be better to have this without that. So there's any other places where this might need a little bit of cleaning back here. Might be a little few spots in the back here. Clean that the best we can. Just put my fingerprints on there already. Okay. Not perfect, but let's put you back on here now. Well, certainly not perfect, but let's see which one you are here. Do that one. Okay. Okay, so maybe this was the best thing to do for now. So just have this sit right there. Now do we have... Okay, I think that's... It definitely looks better. Not perfect, but until we get this replaced, see what the difference is of this looks. So this, I think it was this way. Well, actually maybe it is. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't want to bend it. Looks like it's pretty well. The diffusion layer has somehow been damaged here. Alcohol doesn't seem to take anything off. It just seems to be weird. Definitely odd. What does this give me here now? If I try to pull this panel up again, this would actually be nice to be really easy to make a transparent panel with this actually, with this TV. Sometimes these things are all built in, but kind of nice having this be a separate layer. Okay, careful here. Now, if I put you behind here, what does that do? Does that make it much brighter? It changes the color profile a little bit, but not enough that I particularly care for now. Maybe I will try to get this replaced. We'll see how much it is. For now, we'll put the bezel back on. And while it may not be perfect, I think it will be sufficient for now. See something like that. Yeah, that all looks fine. I think it's just a diffuser. Okay, let's plug this guy back in if we can. Got a little, not a ribbon cable, but just a cable that you can insert into there. There we go. I think it's just for the remote control. Okay. best we can. Maybe I'll use that one of these guys right here. Okay. All right. Let's put you back on. Okay. There we go. All right. So we can get you on here. Just want to make sure we get this on here the right way. Okay. Okay. Just want to get the other pieces back on here. Some of this plastic that's sticking out the edges. Not that I care about it too much, but if I could clean it up, might be nice. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We get it? Yep, got a little bit there. Okay. Okay. I'm getting some of this. So not quite. So let's see if we can get you to go on here appropriately. I think this would be harder to snap back in than it was to get off.
I'm going to clear it out. Tour was always a trigger for me.
Yep.
And it was also an
Yeah. Here. Okay. Almost there. Do like how easily these bezels kind of slide on and off. Okay, now it's just the bottom part. I think I'm having a little bit. Am I? Or are you on there now? Well, not sure. You seem like you're a little bit off somehow. Yeah, that's a few places. Yep, there we go. All right. Some of these. Did you snap in? Can't really tell. You don't really seem like you're in here properly. That's good. That's good here. You're just right here. For some reason, it's like it just didn't go snap in the way it's supposed to. But I'm going to be taking you off again at some point, so I don't know how much I really care. See if I can pop stuff off a little more again. Just try to fix it a little bit. Oops. Be a little careful here. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's good enough for now. Doesn't need to be perfect, right? It's all snapped in. It's just this one spot, and I don't know if it's worth trying to. Oop. Okay, actually, maybe I can get it now. Okay. Put you in first. Make sure you snap in to there. I think that's good. All right, that's better. Okay. There we go. All right, well, I guess it might look a little washed out for a while, but on the remote.
Different is beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. Looks all right. I don't really think I'm going to care that much. I mean, the colors maybe look a little bit different, but overall, I think it'll be fine. We'll see if we can replace this, but for now, we'll just leave it without it until we can replace it. There you go. Easy peasy. It's a quick little fix. We'll clean this off too. All right. So I pull this crap down since I can. This is right here. All right. This is out. Some of it's not quite on. There we go. Okay. Wipe this stuff down. Okay. Might need another one of those. We're going to use one of you. It might work just fine. Actually, it might work better now. I really need one of those cloths. And you see the pan's a little bit wobbly in here, but it's fine. All right, well, let's put it back up and put it back together. This is a custom bracket I made, so I guess we can put this back in here for now. Put my custom bracket back on. Okay, that's one. Make sure I get the other one in here. Okay. I think the holes were a little bit off when I did this, but so I'm gonna sling it in here. There we go. One. The other side.